Hi, this is Naomi with Sword and Steel, and today I'll be breaking open this Ossiarch Reaper's Bone Tithe Nexus terrain, War Scroll included. Alright, let's open it up. Look at all that. Oh, 100% to scale. Neat. So, probably about 9 inches tall. Look, I love it when there are solid pieces. I guess the more pieces you have, the more modular it is. But it's pretty nice when it's just a couple of pieces. So when you want to put it down onto the battlefield or get it painted up really nice and quickly, it goes by very speedily. Interesting. Looks like there's little triangle parts to put it right into the other pieces. A little bit of a lock in. Possibly you won't need to glue those two pieces together if you didn't want to. Maybe. But look at the mass of bones and more bones. Are these two of the same? I guess they're a mirror image because it's symmetrical. Yes, it's symmetrical, so they've got mirror images of everything. And there's such a big old mess of bones that it wouldn't look like it was that symmetrical when it comes to the piles of bones. Particularly when you're painting it, the paint will give you a natural difference for so many different things. Nice. Wow, look at that. Oh, that's right, he's got four faces. And those very eerie looking arms that have faces in them. And of course all the spines that come with them. Look at those runes. And look, you can see the texture in there, which will turn out great for dry brushing. All that texture to turn the stone into, look at that texture they've got in there. Dry brushing will be very straightforward for that. Very nice barrel. Even on the sword. This is definitely where we're spraying Wraithbone spray and then just using the Skeletal Horde contrast paint over all of these. That would make it nice, and then after you've got all of that done, then you can go and perhaps work on this. Though I suppose you might want to do it the opposite way. Perhaps. Have to contemplate that. Because of the dry brushing that you'd want to do on here. Yeah, I guess the dry brushing you'd want to do on here. I'd cheat. The dry brushing I'd want to do on here, I'd use Wraithbone on. So when I dry brush it, I'd just be dry brushing Wraithbone right onto the skulls again. And then I would use the Skeletal Horde contrast paint, and the Wraithbone won't even tell the difference. Though I suppose, yeah, you could actually also do the Wraithbone spray, then the Skeletal Horde, and then dry brush it all the same. If you're dry brushing off-white color, then the bones and the stone, if it all matched, it wouldn't actually, it would work really nicely because, you know, it's all a dusty center, so perhaps it would even bring it together if you use the same dry brushing on everything, but, you know, everything but perhaps the barrels and whatever color you wanted it to be different. Maybe I'd use some metals in there because metals go over dry brushing really easily. So many choices. Very nice. All right. What does this piece of terrain do? Okay, so here's how to put it together. There we go. Be kind of neat to keep these guys separate. Look, you can. These are where these guys are supposed to sit atop. With a little magnet, you'll probably be able to sneak these guys somewhere else too. And the tall one. The tall one is combined with these ones, so yeah, I try to make these guys separate so you could have them as something different when you weren't using it, I guess, for this particular army, the Ossiarch Bone Reapers. I just like, look at that. See, that's what it would look like by itself. That'd be awesome by itself too, without all the pedestals. I mean, if I was going to put it all together, I'd want to use the pedestals, but I like the options of doing both. Now it looks like you do have that. And they don't have incomplete tiles on any of these. So that's nice. You can even, yeah, I like the variety there. Okay, so in various different languages we have a bone-type nexus is a single terrain feature. It is an obstacle. It has a deadly gaze. In your hero phase, you can choose for this terrain feature to unleash one of the following punishments. Woohoo! Punishment of Agony. Pick one enemy unit wholly within 18 inches of this terrain feature and visible to it, and roll a dice. On a 4+, subtract 1 from hit rolls for attacks made by that unit until your next hero phase. Nasty. You can choose. Cool. Punishment of Death. Pick one enemy unit within 36 inches of this terrain feature and visible to it, and roll a dice. On a 2+, that unit suffers 1 mortal wound. Ow! And visible to it. You see how he's seeing in all directions? And he's so tall. That's mean. That's what I mean. Punishment of Ignorance. Pick one enemy wizard within 36 inches of this terrain feature and visible to it, and roll a dice. On a 2+, subtract 1 from casting, dispelling, and unbinding rolls for that unit until your next hero phase. Neat. And Punishment of Lethargy in your hero phase. Pick one enemy unit wholly within 18 inches of this terrain feature and visible to it, and roll a dice. On a 4+, that unit cannot run until your next hero phase, and a d6 is used to make charge rolls for that unit instead of 2d6 until your next hero phase. What? Oh my gosh, that would hurt so much. Well, it's a 4+, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, that would hurt. That could really hurt. Well, I suppose it's only one enemy unit, but oh, that could hurt. Well, I like this. That's nice. I wonder what is the... I wonder what the cost is to bring this thing. Well, that is the Bone-type Nexus. Well, that is a powerful shrine. Oh my gosh. I like it. I would, if I was using the army, then I would be using that. That seems like a really great advantage to have those 4 things, and on your hero phase, it just happens. That's it. That's nasty. Awesome. That's long range too. Some of it was 36 inches. Ow. Nice! Well, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the videos and would like to see more unboxings of Age of Sigmar and other Warhammer and Wargaming material. And hit that bell notification if you want to find out as soon as we put out our next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!